Hey everybody. Look, I got my new pendant. My friend Annie made me this. It's hard to see in this light. Anyway, it's perfect. I posted about it earlier. If you're interested in getting your own custom piece and helping out someone who's building a homestead in Arizona off grid, look her up. She's really amazing. Does some great work. Anyway, I posted earlier. I did a video yesterday and then I did one today, but I was at work and I didn't have my headphones on and didn't realize I needed my headphones on for you guys to be able to hear me good. So I'm going to touch a little bit on what I've touched on before. Yesterday, I posted not to get caught up in all of the negativity that's going on right now. We're being divided for a reason. And if you choose sides and you end up hating the other side and putting out negative energy towards the other side, you're just being part of the problem. The best thing to do is to hold space and to hold light. Um, the dark forces want us dimmed. They don't want us to hold space. They don't want us to let our lights shine. They want us down and depressed. They want us arguing with each other. They want us divided because they're using us as commodities. We are a resource. We're nothing more to them. This elite group that's behind the scenes that's running things. I'm really stepping out here more than I normally do because I have found it doesn't do any good to get involved in politics. It doesn't do any good to give my energy to this negative stuff. There's nothing that I, as one person, can change. What I can do is hold my own space, hold my light, and focus on the good things in my life and raise my frequency to the highest vibration because that's why we're here right now. We're supposed to transmute this darkness. There is a timeline split happening, and I call the one timeline the Revelation timeline. They're literally creating it. They're spraying the air. I don't care what you want to say anymore. You could call me a conspiracy theorist, whatever. They have admitted to geoengineering. It's if you dig just a little bit, you can find it. And even if you don't want to do the research, can you not remember what the skies looked like when you were a kid and what they look like now? I mean, come on. But anyway, fluoride in the water, it shuts down the pineal gland. All this crap, these toxic foods, it weighs you down. It keeps you grounded into the 3D lower vibration. So there are some people that are still trying to wake up from it. You keep arguing and fighting with yourself and you keep falling back and backsliding. You're getting pulled back into it every time you do that. I'm guilty myself, guys. It's hard to be in this world and not of it. It's hard to walk through the matrix and not be connected to it. But it is possible. And we're coming to a time that you've got to make a decision. Which timeline do you want to be on? Do you want to get trapped in this lower 3D thing that they're creating and continue to be a commodity until this level of Earth is completely destroyed? Or do you want to elevate and ascend and go to the new Earth? Or return back to source after this cycle? It's totally up to you. We all have free will. The problem is our free will has been bound by these dark entities. No matter what you believe, I don't judge anybody. I love everybody unless they give me a reason not to, and then I just stay away from them. I don't give them any of my power. I still have people try to gaslight me. I don't sink down to their level. What they do is they project who they are onto you and expect you to act like they do. And if you do that, then you're giving away your power, and you are like them. So the best thing that you can do right now is to connect with like-minded individuals. We've got to build these off-grid communities. We've got to get out of the matrix. We've got to start trading with each other and supporting each other and nurturing the reality that we can if we don't want to get caught up in what's coming. And it's not about religion. I'm not religious anymore. I grew up in church. I know the Bible. I've read the Bible, but I've also read other texts, and a lot of these other texts say the same things. You have got to disconnect and stop watching the news. Stop believing everything that you see because it's not real. They have the power to literally control everything that we see. So you've got to ask yourself when they let us see certain things, especially these things that are causing division, why are they letting us see it? They can cover up literally anything, and they can use AI to change the narrative to anything that they want it to be. So start asking these questions before you just jump in and start participating. Stop calling each other the left and the right and the oh, there's all these titles now. I don't even subscribe to it. So I've had people call me those titles, and I'm like, "Tsk, I don't even get into politics. I try not to participate at all. But when I see people saying that murder is justified, whether it's real or not, when I see people calling other people names because they believe something different, when I see all this hate and all this division, it breaks my heart because I know ultimately I can't do anything about it except what I do, shine my light and let the people that resonate with me hear me. We've got to unite. When you resonate with people, that's your people. You unite with those. When you get that feeling in your gut that that person is off or that person is not right, do not argue with yourself. Do not keep participating because you'll learn the lesson, but you already know before you even make the decision. You already know in your heart of hearts. I've went through this recently. I've been overcoming it for the last few years because I was in so deep and I had so much invested and I gave my heart away when I knew in my heart of hearts that the person wasn't on my level. I knew that they were mirroring me. That's what these dark entities do. They use other people to mirror what they think that you want. But you'll see through it, you'll see the cracks. And if you keep arguing with yourself, you're just prolonging the inevitable. So, the people, like I said, that this resonates with, it's for you. The people that don't resonate with this, scroll on by. I don't need your negative comments. I'm just going to delete them and I'm going to block you because I don't participate in that kind of energy. I've had my Christian friends attack me because I have different spiritual beliefs. I want you guys to know I believe in Yeshua. I believe in Yeshua consciousness, Christ consciousness. I believe that God manifested in human form, and I believe that mankind did what he would do today, destroyed it. But Yeshua did not come here to cause division. Yeshua did not come here to be worshiped or even to be followed. What Yeshua came here to do was to teach us how to ascend and how to get out of the muck that we've gotten ourselves into because of free will and because of these dark entities that have control right now that we gave control to. That story about the devil in the garden and all that stuff, it's so much deeper than that. And the fallen, all of that, I believe all of it's real, but it's not a prison. It's not a trap. That's where it was modified. That's where it was chopped, changed, and manipulated by this. I'm not even going to name the church, but you guys know who I'm talking about because it's deeper than even the church. It's what's behind the church. It's what's behind the human forms. And those of you that know what I'm talking about know. And those of you that wonder and this resonates, talk to me in Messenger and I'll give you some stuff to look into and to study on. And I'll connect you with other people that know what's going on. But you got to stop feeding into this madness. I know it hurts. I know I love people too, and I don't judge anybody. I don't care who they are. I've got gay friends, I've got trans friends, and I don't care if y'all get mad at me that are Christians. Like I said, I love everybody because I'm going to tell you the only people that Yeshua ever showed anger towards were the money changers, and he threw them out of the church. And guess what's in our churches today? Our coffee shops, and our t shirt shops, and our concerts, and all these huge mega churches raking in the money and not paying any taxes, not helping poor people like they should, not housing the homeless, not doing any of the things that they're supposed to do. But boy, are they driving new vehicles and living in big fancy houses. And is their building fund just growing and growing and growing, even though they've already got a mega church? Yeah, I'm saying it because I'm done. I love so many people, but I've had to actually block some people that I actually thought a lot of because they've shown me recently who they really are, and they came at me so hard just because I'm talking love. I'm going to tell you something. It's between God and the person. It's between source and the person, whether they go to this heaven or hell that you have been programmed to believe in. Hell is a realm, but it wasn't even designed for humans. It was designed for the fallen. And I'm going to tell you, you don't have to go there unless you put yourself there with your mind. If you fully believe in it and you believe that you're not worthy, guess what? You will go through that cycle. But that's on you. It's not got anything to do with anybody else on this planet other than you. So for you to teach hate and preach hate and push people away, you are not following the commandment of Yeshua. You are subscribing to this hate-filled program that they've got you believing justifies the way you act. There's no justification. And unless you're teaching and walking in love and in light and in unity, then you're part of the problem. So anyway, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. I'm probably going to have less friends following me tomorrow, but I'm okay with that. Let the people take themselves out because I don't want that in my reality anyway. I don't want that energy connected to me in any way. So if what I've said has offended you, first of all, ask yourself why. And second of all, ask yourself if you can agree to disagree with me and we'll still be friends because I don't care what you believe. And I don't let what you believe affect what I believe. I do my own research, and what resonates with me is what I resonate with, and I stand on it. I walk in my faith. I've been through so many things that would have killed other people. And a lot of you know what I've been through that have followed me, but you don't know a half of it because I don't always put it out there on Facebook. I'm going through some stuff now. But guess what? I'm rolling with the punches, and I'm going to come out victorious in it. I'm going to make it an adventure like I always do. But I'm not even putting out there what I'm going through right now because it won't solve anything, you know? But anyway, and plus I have haters out there that actually are praying for my downfall, that have actually sent black magic towards me, if you could believe that. I have this people that I tried to help that are in their minds part of a coven. That's what I deal with. And I'm not afraid of them. I don't transmute their energy back to them and send it back threefold and all that crap either. I send it back to them with love and light. I forgive them. I love them anyway. And I hope that one day they get their own life and I'm not important to them anymore. But until then, I'm just going to keep doing what I do. I wasn't the problem to begin with. I wasn't the one doing the things that caused them to be so upset. But that's for them to figure out. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. I love you guys. Get out in nature if you can. Get your feet in the dirt. Get your hands in the dirt. Breathe in the fresh air. Remember Mother Gaia. The cities and all this, it's only a fraction of what Mother Earth really is. I know that just from what I've explored in Oregon. I've only scratched the surface of Oregon. And I've been thinking about that. I've seen all these magical places, but every place that I've been, I haven't even scratched the surface of each place. It's a magical, beautiful place out there. Anyway, I'm going to keep on if I don't hush. I love you guys, and I wish you nothing but the best. All of you, even down to the people that absolutely hate me. I wish you absolutely nothing but the best. Peace, y'all. Namaste.